support, to hurt the interests of the United States is considered an enemy, combatant, or a terrorist organization, whatever.
I won't speak to that. That is not.
That's not yours.
That's not something that
I really
do.
am here. I swear to God. I know you are under a lot of pressure and under a lot of, you're just an enforcement. You're not making the law. You're not defining any of this. And for order you to do a more effective job, the community intelligence is very important. And the community are very fearful when there is a gray area, when they see, like few years there was this high-profile Al-Shabaab case, arrest and headline, Somali youth missing, heading to Somalia to launch jihad against America, whatever. And then what became of it? We don't know. So you have the negative publicity everywhere, and the average American that spends a minute a day on politics, and thinking about politics, you hear these headlines. Of course, the Somali community, they're all condemned. The whole culture has been condemned. But what became of it, how many arrests, how many, we don't know.
There are so many premises in what you just said that I don't agree with. One, you say those are negative headlines. The Somali American community, I can't speak for every member of the community, but generally speaking, was highly supportive of the investigation. And they are aware of the results. We've indicted 20 individuals in this case so far. 5 have pled guilty. 20, by the way, in a material support case is an extraordinary number. 5 of those have pled guilty. We have 1 pending trial, and this is all public information. Some of the travelers have been killed. That is well known, and the rest are at large. But I would say to you, because I've been in the community quite a bit in the last 2 years, and for a number of reasons. One, I've wanted to learn about this community. I wanted to know what's going through the minds of the members of this community. I want to know what they worry about, what they're concerned about, and what their experience is.
And would they tell you?
They have told me. They have told me what their experience is in this country, and how they feel about these travelers who've gone to Somalia, and they are upset about it. They don't support it. And they want us to be successful in our endeavor to resolve it and to prevent that from happening again. I've gotten that message many times over. Now, are there people in the community who do not support the FBI in this? Probably. I haven't met them, though.
Well, it's not a matter of support, because it's different when they talk to you and then when they talk to us. When they talk to us, they are fearful, they're suspicious. It's not because they are supporting Al-Shabaab. Because the headline of indictment, the headline of doing a good job, we don't see that. We only see the arrest, the picture of somebody is dragged from a mosque. But the good story, the other side of the story, we don't really see it.
Who was dragged from a mosque?
When, the usual once in a while you see somebody arrested in a mosque in New York. This guy was thinking about Chicago. When we find out this guy was just thinking, and the FBI was just entrapment, whatever. Okay. And then you find out, this is a thought police, a material support. It is a lot of the issue that people talk about.
Right.
And the raid on the peace movement. How about the war, pro-war? We call them peace activists or pro-peace. How about the people, the radical rights and the Tea Party and Glenn Beck and Rush Limbaugh, these people dragging about wars and that some of the people now, somebody in jail because he got his idea of doing a terrorist act because he's listening to Glenn Beck. Would Glenn Beck will be held as a material support for the people who are really on the other side? I'm throwing a lot of things. I'm throwing a lot of things.
There's a lot of questions. There's a lot of.
But what I'm saying, it seems like we are picking on the pro-peace. We live in the pro-war.
Who's the pro-peace? What do we do?
Those the peace activists. Everything is pre-activist, pro-Israelis.
But who's saying that? Who's saying that we're picking on...
This is a headline in a newspaper.
Yeah, but is the FBI saying that, or is... I know your next guest is Colleen Rowley, and I know that she has a point of view on this.
No, everybody has a point of view. What I'm saying, I don't see the people who get this country in trouble, like what they got us in Iraq. Those people pro-wars and very active, and they got us in trouble. And 4,000 or 5,000 Americans got killed, half a million Iraqi got killed. I didn't see any investigation about the pro-wars, that they are actively getting the country in trouble.
And you're still losing me. There's no investigation on peace activists in this country. There may be an investigation that involves people who self-proclaimed peace activists who might be involved in some other activity.
I see.
It could be the other activity that we're interested in. Maybe. Let me assure you and assure your listeners and assure your next guest that the FBI that I supervise, I'll speak specifically to my people in Minneapolis, are not investigating anyone for exercising their First Amendment rights. That's anathema to me. It won't happen here. Anyone who is proclaiming that that is happening is just dead wrong. And,
so the Patriot Act did not really kind of make that First Amendment a little bit grayer? It's not just any speech, if it can be a non-violent speech?
No. The exercise of political speech in this country is a fundamental right of all Americans. I have vowed and taken an oath to enforce and protect those rights. I took that oath very seriously. Apart from the oath, I believe in those rights. I hold those dearly.
A person? An FBI agent or a person?
Both.
Both.
Yes.
You know how much I appreciate you being here. That's great. And I think you coming here very valuable to me and to my audience and to even the next guest. And I don't want to come across as I'm trying to accuse or I'm trying to represent the things that we hear from the community.
Right.
I mean, talking to you is different. Whoever is working with you in a community and bringing is different than talking to us directly.
Right.
And there is a great suspicion, and I'm not talking about Somalia or anything else, that people think, look at what happened to reaction to Ground Zero Mosque, or so-called Ground Zero. Mm-hmm. It's not just the FBI, by the way. Mm-hmm. This is the whole culture of Islamophobia that happened. I don't know what is really going on, and I know your job is very delicate and is very important, and I appreciate you coming here, and thank you so much.
Well,
and
thank you very much.
See you in a couple of weeks, I suppose.
Great to be here.
Thank you so much. Well, Ralph Boelter is an FBI agent here with the Minneapolis Division, and we'll take a short break, and we'll come back with the next guest, Colleen Rowling. Assalamu alaikum, and God bless you all.
Hey, American. Looks like here we go again. See the world through the eyes of little boys or men, through the eyes of a little girl who's driven by her fear, or a woman who's found